All right, it is Wednesday, December 23rd. 3:08 is the time, East Coast. I'm in Philadelphia in the market today. Let's take a look at some big runners today as the market continues. Dow's up 216 on stimulus hopes. S&P up 17, NASDAQ minus 6, small caps plus 18, VIX 2427 minus 5.84%. Gold's up to 1876. Silver 25.77, crude 48.02, up 2.13%. On the news today, it actually went down last night, I believe. Then it popped up on stimulus news. The whole thing happened so fast. Trump saying he's going to veto the bill, saying he wants 2,000 stimulus checks to go out. Democrats sort of said yes to it, and I don't know what's going on now. They're going to vote on this, or looking at the news, what's going to happen from this, we'll see. So, the market bounced back pretty strong there. It looks like it was in a little bit of downtrend. And now, we'll see what happens here. So, pretty crazy action. All right, let's look at the top gainers. Penny stocks have been hot. They're just hot right now, rolling into the end of the year, near Christmas. OCGN, penny play. This continued from yesterday. I told someone, I messaged on StockTwits, I said, this could run the 3 possibly. You look at the daily chart. You see this here, had a reverse split right at 2 before, back in October 2019. Had a huge drop from 14 down. It made a move. See over 75. I said, watch, if it pulls back, maybe 75 to 1 area. And here's the 3 move. On penny stocks, you're going line to line, like 50 cents, a dollar. And here it is right here, 3. So look at the volume today, 800 million, 835 million doing a penny play. And look at the lines here. The lows keep getting higher. There's today's open, little pullback. That's a misprint. And what do you have here is, 158 about, look at this, move up. All right, where's it going to come back to? Again, look at this, today's open. That's my green check line here. The little dashes moved up, came back. Now look at the low, higher, higher. This is an ascending triangle. Draw it right here, see it, my TC2000. And explodes up over 150. Now this is pre-market. Again, pre-market is 50-50. It depends really on the stock. This had momentum from yesterday, so it's a little more, there's less risk in this. So 150 made a move up here to 225 plus, came back. Now came back hard through your 1320 EMA. Look where it bounced here, 175. Again, this is all your choice. Do you want to take profit fast? If you're in around 150, if you want to get out in at 225, it's a decent gainer. Then it came right back down. And then a touch to a T, 175 to a T, and then bounced up. Came back. Look at these wicks, and then bounced up again towards 3. So, and you go to 10-minute chart. Look at this. Your 13 is nice over your 20 EMA. That's why I go to that 10 and 15 even. You want to stay in the trade longer. Let it prove it's going to break through. Almost like this. See this downtrend right here? These are for longer term trades. You want a quick trade, even an hour. That's excellent profit. And then goes up, comes back down. But I called the 3 area. And this is a great long trade. And, it depends too, like everything, you got to put everything together. So this had a move from yesterday, and, penny stocks are really exploding. So when you see this move, there's a chance for again today. Now it could drop. It could be one of the moves where it makes a drop. We've seen that before. Makes 1 spike, comes back down. You get 2 spikes, maybe 3 spikes. Anything's possible. This market's very strong though for penny plays right now, and they've been absolutely on fire. So this is heading towards 3. We'll see what this does. They could even do another split. They're making tons of money on this. This is going up strong. We'll see what happens with this. They do an offering or something. Anything's possible at this point. JAGX. Let's see. See what happened with JAGX. This has been around a while. Jaguar Health Science second agreement for $6 million non-dilutive financial transaction involving sale of royalties related to futures. Blah blah blah. Special meeting. It's like weird news there. Anyway, it jumped the stock though, and this is the same pattern as OCGN. Up, came back to the 60 line. Now these penny plays, once you get near that dollar, that is huge. If you can get over that dollar mark, they might be able to stay over. 60 cents. Got to 80. Came back to 70, a little below, and then exploded up to 120. Computer's frozen here. Now in 10-minute, look at this. Line right here. Look how held 60. And your stop on this is going to be 50 cents. It's a nice space here. It's a nice line. Today's open, yesterday's close. Move up to 80 cents. Came back to 70, 63, then bounced hard to 120 plus. So you have a move here. Once you see this hold, and then here. Now you see when it pulls back? You want to see what it does. If it goes through here, you want to get out. You want to see it hold here, give it a few candles, and then it takes off. So this is a really good long. And penny plays have been really on fire the last few days. There's another one, FRSX, continue. This is on 350. Came back a little below pre-market. Huge spike, 450 all the way to 6 plus. A nice run. Everyone's talking about this stock too, XL. This doesn't even have a ticker symbol on FinViz yet. Another one, very simple. You see this? Over 19, explodes at 20. Look at this hammer again. Notice the candles. If you're watching this closest stuff, look at this hammer candle. Down, and then gets to 20. And then a huge cross. Now you watch this. It's going to come through hard. Nope, came down. And look at this. This is a really descending triangle. Held 24 pretty good and exploded up again. This is at 34. These stocks have been on fire. These bigger stocks, what are these stocks? Some of these, I'm trying to look like WNW, SCPS, all these crazy, I don't know if they're IPOs or, this one's been around, but they're just exploding up like 10 to 50, 5 to 100. It's been out of control. It's incredible. So when you see this hold this 24 line, felt pretty well. This is a big space here. This is a big line, and it keeps going. Now look at the 10-minute. 10 minutes been so key to 10-minute, well, even 15, but the 10 minutes been really solid. Look at this go to 24, then explode up to 34. And draw your line here. But it's incredible. Now, FinViz has no information on this. XL Fleet Jets even higher as Citron steps in with a bullish call. Okay, Citron is, I believe, a service. They call out frauds, stock frauds. Companies that are bull crapping, other things like that. What does this do though? Company was founded in March 2019. Headquarters in New York. So it doesn't even say what it does. It's a business company, I guess jets or something, fleets. All right, anyway, so this ran again. And when stocks are going to run long again, you want to get in low. There's another move. Sometimes it'll go straight up, sometimes sideways. This explodes up. Yeah, it's just incredible penny stocks right now. SCPS. This was as high as 45, came all the way back. Looks like it held 14. Tougher move today. See this like sketchy. The volume isn't best. When you have 2,000 volume, it's very sketchy. Made a very strong move up, explode exploded, then came back. Not the best of moves there. BNGO, move up to 55, 65. See this? Again, look at the 13 EMA. Touch the 13, could even touch the 20. Look at this little hammer, hammered again. And it starts to float up, going by the 13 EMA. Anyone says it doesn't matter, the 13 EMA, when you're looking at the higher time frames, you know, it works like perfectly with these moves. Like when you see the moving average start to move and a stock move, see where it goes. Sometimes it'll go right through and bounce back because the move, when a move happens so fast, it can't directly go through. It needs like a little bit longer of a time frame. Here's the 5 minute. See the 5 minute, the hammer, and your 13's above your 20. Now look at it try to go through, but it doesn't because, you know, the move's too strong. Look at the move here. So that's the one thing I've noticed watching these charts for years now, that your 1320 are huge. I love using these. You can use the 9 EMA, and yeah, look if you saw this move and then okay, totally you see it hold. I'm gonna get in 62 cents here. You can make your stop pretty wide here. This is a penny stock, but PTN, huge spike up. 89. Here's a SENS at 46, all the way to 66, came back. See, all these penny plays are moving now. Now we sort of switched to these penny stocks today. My top gainers list, tons of penny stocks under $1, which most people don't really trade. Yeah, but if the chart's there, you're just going to use higher size. That's all you're going to do at that point. LKCO, 58 cents, all the way to 78. Here's Watt. I believe they're in blockchain. A few dollars, 240. Here's frozen here. Here's a H200 fusion. Strong momentum. Pull back. Put at 19. Came back up. Not the best volume. EVGN. And look at this. See, just go by whatever your line is. Look at this line here. You don't have to even draw a line. 420. There's the 420 line. Starts to move. You know, the lower you're in, again, that's the best possible scenario. You're seeing here, okay, it's a big move. I'm going to get out. Look at this. Keep going. It's above your 13. Nothing. You know, there would be a good time to sell. You can see this looks different than all these candles. How it's moving. CYCC. Look at this ascending triangle. Right over 675. Look at this. Hold. Today's open at hammer. You know, take off long. There's fly. This might have to do with a lot of stocks like XL, like flying, leasing. Today's hammer, look at this. 8. Yeah, it explodes all the way up to 10. Another over $1, $2 gain. Incredible. GRTS. Not the best volume moved. UAVS. A little bit tougher. You know, pre-market, so it's sketchy. Some of these move very fast, you know, then pull back, and then went back long again. So it's tough on that. BFF, I believe they're involved in pot stocks. Move up to 10, 10.25, 12.25. I think this moved before. PO, AI, penny stock. GIK, 1350 to 1550. ENG, OCGN, this is a penny play. FCell. Look at FCell. See how this is drawn out? Well, eventually, this is from January, grinding. Never really went that low. Didn't really test that one again. Grind it between 2 and 3, exploded up from 3, and then a lot of these moves you're seeing explosion up. You know, it'll pull back pretty hard, And then 8, and look at this, 13 now. It's just incredible long with tremendous volume. Yeah, it's just tougher to trade too. Look at these candles just chopping around. Tougher long, definitely tougher long. SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics, came all the way down hard and then explodes up to 1875. Going down the list here, it's 322. Market will be closed at 4 Eastern. EOSE. Yes, red candle. Some of it, they're not showing nothing pre-market. Then they're starting to move a lot of these stocks. We're getting great longs continuation on a lot of stocks. Penny plays right now. Months ago, we're getting great just ride, quick spike ups, and then that's it. They were dropping 16, to 21 plus. And look at this too, this hammer rate at 1650. RWLK. Going down in the gainers list here. Let's see what we got. KOS. It's exploded up to 235. See this big candle? You see a lot. When you see an inside red candle, that's usually positive. It took off long right there. VVPR. Going down here, this is down the list. See what else we got here. Down the list, you'll get some good plays too. Volume can be sketchy in some of these. What was that right here? No. I don't. Class B, weird. I don't understand what LGFB is. I'm not sure. I know warrants and all that, some other stuff I don't really get involved in. UUU. Yeah, some of these moves are just pure momentum. Look at this, 370 to 425. EQ. All right, let's look at the VIX. Now, with the stimulus news, the VIX came back down again. See this? We made a spike up, coming back down. We'll see how far. If this stimulus passes, is it going to pass with 600 or 2,000? So that's pull back. We'll see. UVXY. See, every time it's wide, it's getting tighter. We're still looking for that big move up. We're moving back down again. There's another move down with this stimulus news. Trump says we're going to give people 2,000. Rocket at the market. Is this going to happen? It remains to be seen here. Stock market news. This is update 314. Stock rises after jobless claims improve a little bit. Traders shrug off Trump's stimulus deal threat. Just reading stuff here. So, we're going to have volatility. It's going to continue, news back and forth. So the market's at 326 right now. Okay, see this wedge? It's still building. Every time it looks like we want to drop, we're holding above this 20 EMA right now. It's very jaggedy. It's very, Yeah, we're not exploding long and getting great long. It's just sort of stuck here. The move up higher, the risk reward is just not that great here. So, that's where we are in the SPY at this point. So, we went over this yesterday with the bearish ETFs. Looked like they were going to come up. Let me see some of these, like SDAO. See this SDAO holding this. What is this level here? 13. See, it like sort of went down. Then we're sort of chopping sideways, back and forth. Yeah, that's a big level here. But we're forming a wedge. See, this is a massive wedge. The wider to a smaller wedge, eventually you break out of the wedge. So eventually there's going to be a strong pullback. Everyone's saying it. We all know. It's just a matter of when. It could be January, February at this point. So, this is where we stand right now. And, the main thing is to, it's tougher to get in swing trades in markets continually going up. A swing, you want, more volatility. I mean, some stocks can be down and then you're getting when it's down. And then, I like to play low to high, like stocks move like from here to here. So there are moves, but the penny stocks have been on fire as far as, your longs. Like, look at this stock. Incredible. OCGN. This was a misprint too. TC3000, I don't know why it gets misprints. I don't know why they don't pick that up right. And look at this. You can clearly see this is an ascending triangle. Patterns. You got to recognize patterns too. When you can see things, it's like a quarterback. When you're first in the league, you don't understand any of this. And then you're in the league, Tom Brady, 20 years, you understand everything. Pretty much everything. But even on this move down, doesn't go through. This doesn't. It's all fake outs. Until you're reaching almost on these stocks too, when you're like, this is at 125, and we'll reach a double, like 225, almost at 250 area. When you're over $1, and on these pennies, they're going to move probably more than $1. It just depends, when you want to sell exactly, where your stop is going to be, how much you want to take in profit, you know what I mean, at that point. So, this is where we're at right now. Just looking through this. Any late day plays too. The top gainers list, 234%. You go all the way down, all penny plays, some other stocks. Incredible longs here. Taking a look, let's look at my watch list here. I had these oversold stocks. And I had XL. When did I put this on there? Wow. Actually had this on here. And this really exploded. That was the XL stock. Let's go to the daily. See these wedges, this bounce. And a lot of these times, see this wedge down? You're oversold, but it could stay oversold. Then it's kept going. Bounce back to 9. So on these therapeutics and bio companies, you got to be extremely careful. So that didn't really work. GameStop worked. Look at this. Made a move up. Low got higher and exploded back up. So that was a good long. These higher price stocks, the more large cap, they won't move quite as crazy as the small caps. AMD 75, 95 plus. There's Intel. A lot of the moves. This you'll see from November because November's been hot, and that's where we went November. Then we pulled back some of these stocks a little bit, but most have been up. VVPR. See this move up. And then 6. And it's just trying to, it looks like it wants to go back up. It's holding that low pretty good at 6. AMC had an explosion up November, 450, came back. DraftKings, like I said, the higher price stocks will work pretty much better than a lot of these small caps for at least swinging. See, look at this, 35. Grinding all around, but the main theme is it's not going down strong. Look at it held here, coming back. NAC's a penny stock now. HYLN could fill this gap. VLDR. I remember this was here. I was going to get on a swing. I was like, Jesus, you don't know exactly where these stocks are going to go. Look at this went. 30 plus. Jesus. The market's really crazy right now, too. All these SPACs they're talking about, like IPOs, like the 2000.com. They're so overvaluated. Everything's being pumped, but they're just trying to squeeze as much money as possible. So PEIX was another one. This looks like it's holding too. This came out as wedge, really holding up. And this eventually looks like it wants to go back up. So we'll see on that. EDGN, explosion up. SPWH, Sportsman's Warehouse. Wow. Total gap up. MO, Altria Group. It's November. This thing took off. It's about $7 gain. There's BE, Bloom Energy. With energy being strong, a lot of these energy stocks are incredible. LMND, Lemonade, unbelievable. Look how I drew this here before. I drew this November. I said it's going to come out of the wedge. It's like you can get from your oversold stochastics here to here to like 70, and then you can take profit here. Look at this. Puts these moves in. See this? And then it explodes up. Unbelievable. I didn't even look at this for months, 133. If you had so much money, you had a partner, you get in some of these swings like a millionaire. Any millionaires contact me? Oh my God. Look at this. Now these moves, unless it goes back, see, they don't go back. They're faking. They're going through a little bit. What's the weekly look like? The weekly's overbought, but staying. It's just an incredible run. Here's HBI, Haynesbrand. There's a gap to fill. Stacking, this is going to probably fill that gap. TRVN. There's run, slowly grinding up. Someone talked to me about this stuff, BDDD, back in November, and I'm like, it's oversold. You have a good chance of it going up, and it'll explode to 12 plus. BXRX. It's clearly a descending triangle. This could explode up +1 plus. I love this here. If this one holds, this is so key to him. Penny stock land. Look at this one level. This could explode up here. There's red. There goes root. Call this back at 14. Remember I said sideways stack, wedge down, exploded up. There's that FE, HPQ, CLSK. A lot of these ran incredible. There's a FSLY. GSX, this one, people are right on. I was wrong. I thought this was going to fill this gap, hold that 70. Came back down. Went down again. Couldn't get over this 20 EMA. It's really fading. Really junk stock. That one was wrong. AMAT. Let's see here. Wayfair. Their CATB, look at this, filling the gap. Your 2013 EMA is wrapping around. I'm looking for a target right here. Let's look for 3-ish. I think this can go to 3. Redfin. This is real estate. This is another one. Look at here. November came down, put a fake out right here. Then sort of grind it, and then the 1320 EMA. Look at this. Once you're above the 2 key stats, even on the daily chart, you don't even need 50, 100, 200. Explodes up. It's a double. OSTK not doing much. Geo. LCA. There's Trill. So they move out of the wedge up. Really, look, that's a nice little cross right here at 12. I like this too, oversold. Throw a line in here and Trill. If you draw these connection points, the low here, and this is a good, actually, it looks like a good chance to buy there. PDLI, good RX. This is, I think it's like health insurance, the discount card, breaking through. USFD. This is Dix. This is Dell. See so many of these runs. November. We had the crash November. The crash. I mean, not the crash. I mean, the pullback. And then look at this. Just took off. This market is still strong. It's not going up like tremendously. We're getting back and forth. COVID news is still bad. It's just weird. Now the stimulus. We'll see what happens with this. Here's ASMB. Look at this. You have a full gap here. Where's this going to be back to? I would look towards, 8, then 10. This looks like a tremendous long opportunity. You've completely oversold from 17. You're probably going to get news. Something's going to pop this. I'm not sure what they do. Maybe COVID news or something. Who knows? All right, that's a list on that. So some good plays there. The longs have been incredible in some spots. Let me just move out of the screen here. Coming back up, OCGN. So, So these longs too, and these ever since November, let's go back to the SPY. SPY, the run up, little blips here and there, June, July. Then we had the pullback September. Then we get October. Then we get back to November, pullback. And then we've been up November to almost January now. And, we're back and forth till it moves. It's not going up very fast. We've 355, we're stuck in this like 370. As high as like 372, back and forth. Divergence is down though. See this? Up, down, up, down. Stimulus news. We keep getting news to try to hold this up. Still think we're coming back. Everyone does too. It's going to be a strong pullback eventually. They're saying January, February, March. We'll see. So this is where we're at. We're very high up here from the low. So, we'll see on that. Other plays, some of the, let's see what cruise liners are doing up here. You have like a double top here and about 20. Oversold here. It's at 18. That's on Cuck. HA. This is another one too. Very oversold 14. Anytime it's been oversold, look here, move here. Small move up. This might be a good time to get in. So it's sliding down. See this? Slide down, down, down. Eventually it's going to break up. So a lot of these cyclicals, the airlines, the cruise lines. Let's see what else. When casinos are breaking back up. What else do we have? Some restaurants, Den. See, they've been, they're overextended too. So, some oil plays. Let's see, Oxy, because oil really took off. Look at this, all the way up here. Back then, move in June. Found support here today with a big move. After it's dropped pretty hard. Still in a downtrend. I still think we're going back down a little bit. See this? Once this is under 20, we'll see on Oxy. Let's see. Devon Energy. So this is really from June. See this June all the way down? The lows were getting lower and the highs were getting lower. So you have a squeeze. And once we squeeze about 10 on this, move to 1650. There's a really good long there. So oil's been, pretty much on fire at this point. 48.12. Got out of that like 38 range. $15 minutes till the close. WNW. Yeah, these stocks are crazy. You're going to make moves 10 to 160, back to 50. You got to be extremely careful. If you're new, if you're trading these, I'll be very, very careful. Look at this. Volume's very sketchy. 8,000, 7,000. Yeah, explodes up. You got to be very careful with them. Let's see. There's Defen. There's the move up. June, November. And look at this. Back and forth, back and forth. It actually crossed right now. It's kind of a weird place. It actually go below 20. I want this to go below 20. Wonder if we're going to do this and then move up and then make another move down. Weekly showing a nice bullish candle now. Even though it's crossed over negative a little bit. 4 hour. We're coming back up again. So it's just a lot to be determined with the holidays now. Everything's kind of up in the air with stimulus. So it's kind of crazy action. See Boeing, what are they doing? There's the move down on Boeing. PDD, I remember this stock. Look, I had this strong. I was strong in October. And it went up October, gapped up. It's crazy action, crazy. Divergence is down though. I gotta be careful. When divergence is going this way, the stock's going up. Eventually, it looks like it'll be a pullback. So, you know, penny stocks have been hot. Closing this out, penny stocks have been on fire. You know, the market's still rising. We had a little bit of pullback, still going up again. VIX is still holding that 20 level. You know, if VIX gets under 20, 15 to 10, yeah, it'll be a buy. There's going to be a definite huge pullback then. Nothing right now. So that's where we stand. You know, just trading every day, small caps. There's so much to trade. Just stick with your plan and trade it. Like on this, the reason again, pre-market, because from yesterday, look at this, continued. You didn't have like huge drop or, you know, the pennies go up and then next day really far down. And this was a continue. And the volume was this huge, 883 million. You know, that 150 line was huge. You gotta recognize that little rolling ascending triangle, and it broke out hard. And then go to the higher levels. When you get into, I suggest going to your 10, 15 minute. This is a misprint. And then see it going through back and forth and exploded up again. So right now it is 349. We're almost near the close today. Bitcoin's up 23,448. Yeah, that's remaining elevated. Let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah, this is not what I want. Bitcoin. Here it is. So, you know, this is Bitcoin right here from 2018. We had to move to almost 20,000, pull back hard, another move up, another move down. So it's formed like a triangle, symmetrical triangle, not exact. Exploded up from March 2020. Look at this. And then got to 12,000. Once this broke this line, see this? Try to connect. This didn't connect, but connected here. And, you know, we've been off to the races. We're at 24,000. You know, we're kind of high above this 13 EMA. Let's go to the yearly, quarterly. We broke through all that. And this is the monthly. This is huge. You know, very overextended. We're at a 98. Do you want to buy here? I doubt it. Look how far away from your 13 EMA. 13 EMA is at 13,000. Yeah, Bitcoin was as high as 24,000. Look at that. And let's go pull back hard. Very high up. When you're this high, it could stay overbought, but can't go much higher than 98. That's extremely high. Weekly showing a hammer candle that's still good. Now your main thing too is, unless you're probably going to pull back to, if it goes below 20,000, then it could come back. It could come back anywhere like to 13, 14,000. That would be like support from this line. So that's Bitcoin. Yeah, everything's on fire in this market. It's very crazy times. Stimulus, work from home, everything. A lot of things don't make sense. It's just stock market's rocketing while the economy is not as good as they say. There's probably, I'm going to guess 20 million people out of work. When you count unemployed, underemployed, not looking, you know, it's just way higher than they always say. All right, please subscribe. I think that's it for today. Please subscribe and like the channel. Mike Cayman Trades. I am on, let's see here. I'm on StockTwits under Mike Cayman Trades. Appreciate anyone that follows. Let's see where else I'm at here. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter under Mike Cayman Trades, Mike Frank 007. Let's see what else I'm at. I'm on Instagram, Mike Cayman Trades. I'm actually into volatility trading on Discord, trading room, iconic traders. You know, I'm not in there a lot. I'm doing so many things. There's a lot of good traders in there. Shout out to Motivated Justin. Dude's been incredible. Consistency makes 500 to 1,000, you know, each day. Zach Trades. This guy is amazing. He makes like 9-10 trades a day. He's just on fire. Incredible. So there are places you can find me. And, you know, we're going to come out with more and more information about day trading. They don't have, the problem with day trading is it's hard. You know, once you learn anything though, it takes time. Nothing you learn overnight. People are like day trading, they lose $1,000, they're out because it takes longer than that. It takes time with any job or career. You know, Tom Brady didn't become great overnight. It took him years, college, and after that, years and years to be that good. And he's the best. You know, at least was the best. So day trading is not impossible. Like people think, oh, you're gambling this. You know, once you do anything in life, it's sort of a gamble. You know, you do your job every day. You don't know how long it's going to last. And, you know, anything in life is a risk. The market we're in, it's not like years ago, you get a pension, you could work 50 years. You know, if that's out there, show me somewhere. The job market changed. Everything's changed. And it's changing, evolving with technology, working from home. You know, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that. People think it's, some people might think it's silly. It's not. That's how people are generating business. You're getting your name out there, your information, and it's incredible. Yeah, I didn't go to school for the stock market, and I know probably as much as they do on Wall Street. They didn't even understand trading or this half time. They're just like, buy Apple, buy the big stocks. They don't know anything. They're just selling their services too. Stock market is all to Wall Street. It's soliciting. They just want sales. They want to get these people, these whales, who have millions upon millions of dollars in their bank account. You know, they want to convert them to their firm. Will handle your money, your 401k, your retirement. So, you know, a lot of them come on CNBC. They're getting paid, and it's a whole thing going on there. So, you know, learn on your own. Do as much as you can to learn information on your own. It's not impossible, and you can make trades and make money. And you just got to know what you're doing. Keep studying charts, information, people. Learn all you can. All right, that's it for today. Please subscribe and like. We're out for now. Peace.